All I can say is, poor Kevin Tran. So notice how they went 3, 2, 1,
Thanks,
and
Phil.
3.
And now we turn our attention to agriculture, where an unlikely personality has now come onto the scene in a major way.
Who?
Mention being a giant in the
How smug he
world.
looks.
What can I say, Gloria? I'm a multitasker.
How will pumping sweeteners into our system make us healthier?
One word: purity. We're dialing back.
That's what they're into.
What keeps Americans living longer and tasting better.
You do, of course, mean to say the food will be tasting better.
No, he means humans.
Susan, are we still looking for a rep in mainstream media?
Yes, we are.
Wunderbar.
They're about to kill that
woman.
woman.
On Gloria there. Kevin.
Kevin!
I'm very excited to meet you. I'm your biggest fan.
No, you're not.
Number 1 in your class, winner of the Chad Kennedy Top Young Scientist Prize, all that on top of being keeper of the word. You're a clever young man.
Very clever.
Well, I will sweeten the pot.
That's not gonna work because in the end you'll just kill him.
Letter of recommendation like that from a man like me?
But you want to take over and put more or less all humans in cages for you to feed on them.
Okay, man, I've read this more times than the Playboy I found in Dad's duffel. Look, we can read this till our eyes bleed. It ain't getting any clearer.
Okay, then what does it mean?
What? Yeah.
Both agree that the head is dick, right?
Right?
So, bottom line is, we go grab the stuff and we mix ourselves a weapon. End of story.
Look, I'm offering.
There's more to it than that. So Bobby can't actually appear to them right now, but he can show them.
Hey, Bobby.
Oh, he can? Okay.
How you feeling? I'm just saying you might want to slow down. You don't look so hot.
I'm in the Vale. My Brad Pitt days are over. Now, the kid says that the only way to kill Leviathan
Interesting.
is as the Leviathan are hungry and dark.
Yeah, good luck with that.
The rest
Prophet?
is doable, and doable now. From the ruler of fallen humanity. And the best I can tell, that's Crowley. Numero Trace is the father of fallen beasts.
And we never
That
really
makes
found
sense now with all the
Crowley
callbacks
and
to the
Cass
beginning.
Brand them all.
Well, then make this Cass's problem too.
Cass
Vampire,
isn't exactly in the
Crowley,
problem-solving mode, Bobby.
Then
and Cass.
Crowley.
Roman acquires. What's sucrose?
Oh, yeah,
They
okay.
make food additives, namely
Yeah.
high fructose corn syrup.
Do you know what happened to you, D?
Well, it's in just about everything. Going Al Qaeda on their trucks and plants. There's nothing we can do about it.
That's Bobby.
Like I said, Bobby's got some ideas.
If Crowley's smart, Crowley will want to help because it means he'll get the power again.
So, that's what all the rumble was about.
Get to Crowley quickly. Come on, Crowley.
Gives the blood or not.
You know the sheer number of nefarious spells my enemies can use that blood for?
So you
When
want
we last.
a deal?
After you've got all the other components. Apocalypse. Can't imagine the choir boys upstairs wetting their vestments to do you, what's the word? A solid.
Oh.
Unless, of course, you have an angel up your sleeve. Oh, here's a tip. I have it on good authority. There's one alpha still among us.
Whose authority?
Just one now?
Hoople, North Dakota.
Oh, okay.
I need to talk about what we're gonna do with him.
Do with him?
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, you were talking how this could work, and now you want to go cavorking on his ass?
I'm just
Well,
saying
probably
that
because
the
he's
Lord's
gaining
a
power so
single
quickly.
real-life example.
Looking around here, everyone. Oh,
What about Paula Dean over here?
Paula Jean. Hope she has the southern. It's North Dakota, she should.
Starting.
Of course it is. And it hits quickly.
Corn syrup.
We're not waiting. I'll scout it. See if we need to bring in the big guns.
I don't know. Look, Bobby.
Yeah, you can't. Bobby won't listen. Which... Oh god. And are these all new vamps? No, they're dead. What happened? Is his blood
Yeah, see if
not
you can find a switch or levers.
natural anymore?
Don't need one.
And who is she?
I was 8. My mom left me at the playground while she ran to the store.
And you were taken.
I've been living with these things
Ever since. And how old are you
until
now?
What happened to him?
A week ago, they came back from what they said was an easy hunt. The ones who
Is it-
ate died immediately.
And the ones who didn't?
There was only one. When he saw what happened, he moved to animals. He has a place he goes when something's wrong. He calls it his retreat.
Didn't when Dean was turned, didn't he see it?
Finally. I run out of magazines.
Uh-oh. It's gonna work,
Let's
yeah.
try that again.
Oh. Yeah, bye-bye to you. That was interesting with the Vabs, like the connection part.
I can't live on rabbit food. Hold out your arm. We need your blood. Dude.
Yeah, he's like controlled.
Alright, Sam.
They're like zombies.
Ow. That hurts.
It should.
You know that. The more action he sees, the more chance he gets to spin out.
All right,
True.
fine.
This one is listening to
So,
both of you.
we'll
I'm
keep
sure
him
you
off
can
the front
extract
lines and
information
just-
from him somehow.
Is there anything else you remember?
Hopefully.
As we pulled up, I heard these loud bells.
Yeah, I don't know if you should just leave her by
All right,
herself.
here we go.
Here. Look, if we're not back by dawn, call this number, Jody Mills. She's a friend. She'll take care of you.
Oh, Judy! The thing is that she's been there since she was 8. Who's to say she's trustworthy? Because though she's jittery, like, who's to say that there isn't something else more to her?
I think you should take it.
Sorry.
Mate, yeah, look back. See? This is why you've got to be careful, Dean and Sam. See? She has a phone and everything.
Hi, Daddy.
Trap. Because she led you into a trap. It wouldn't just be left open. He's an alpha. He's too smart for that. Eventually, he might get too powerful and just break it. See? It's getting bad. Okay, so she was just a regular person.
Get away from me.
He's gonna possess her. This is where it starts to get bad. Yeah, look, well, it was bad before.
The Winchesters. I'm intrigued.
Here she comes.
Yeah, sorry to burst your bubble, but we weren't. Sam here had a better idea.
We're here to talk. That's it.
Guys have taken your blades and your syringes of tainted blood. Is that what you mean?
Well, I mean, it was an option.
Tortured me, sold me to the king of hell.
That was more of
I mean-
Grandpa.
Technically, it wasn't Dean.
Thank you.
I hope you kill that vamp.
That was awesome.
Said grabbing a snack would be easier than ever.
He said you'd all live together, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
You really believe
Peace
him?
and harmony.
So now you want to prevent the extermination of the vampire race.
No.
Well, they didn't say that.
Come.
Oh, there's another kid.
Oh, the creep gets creepier.
What's wrong?
Yeah, right?
Edgar's here.
He's so creepy with these
Wow, what a
kids.
funny coincidence.
Edgar. I would have whipped
He's
you up
gonna
a
get-
meal.
You forgot to clean up the blood.
Please, sit.
Yeah, there's not a lot of trust between those two there.
You think you can pick a lock with this?
Yeah.
But Dean, I'm kind of you.
Oh, Edgar. You do know why Sam and Dean are here, don't you? Impossible. Must be.
The vamps in this are not exactly the hardest to kill.
You're right. Of course.
Not the alpha, but the rest.
Warned you there might be kinks.
Yes, he also said he'd be in touch. My children are
And he hasn't.
pathetic. You don't call, you don't write.
Our additive kills the wolves too, the shifters and
All of them.
disgusting little things that eat corpses.
How did they know
Anything
that?
that's
How did
just
they
for
work
human.
out how to be able to kill all of them?
So barely.
I am the son of Eve.
A pathetic mutt. Hardly one of us.
Oh! The son of Eve. Finally. But let's, you know, let's try and get everything else together. But you also need Crowleys.
What about the little boy? Are you
What about him?
Do we look like we're joking?
Probably
The
if
moment, just him.
he says that.
Let's never do that again. Cops thought we took that kid.
As long as he gets back to his folks.
Wait until you see the room.
Out a freaking window, man.
Also, who's to say that little boy won't go back to the Alpha?
He's got the flask, Dana. How the hell are we supposed to track him? Look, I hate to say this.
Oh, then don't.
Think of Dick.
Hello.
He wants his blood.
Dick. Mr. Crowley.
Again, play on words.
Take a seat.
So intense, especially at the last part, because Crowley is the last piece of the puzzle, or the last drop of blood needed, and it's Crowley. And with him being the secondary antagonist in the show, he's not gonna like that, but we don't know if he's gonna work with Dick and then turn on him right near the end so the boys win. So again, if you take Dick out, and now they have the weapons how to kill Leviathans, then, you know, you can start taking them out. I love when we get an Alpha, especially because this is the one we mainly get, but he was intriguing because he's so creepy and the actor does an amazing job. I would say the fight scene, not the best, you know, in terms of showing the strength of a vamp, or maybe it's just because the Leviathans are so strong and they have like no one to fear for the most part, that, you know, it doesn't bother them. Really good episode. Really highlights what's happening with Bobby, like the vengeful nature. Like, is it too late for him? Will they have to kill, like, get rid of Bobby's spirit? Like, you're gonna have to burn the flask if you want him to have peace. So I don't know where, like, we're so close to the end, so I wonder what's gonna happen there. And then of course, you know, with Dick and him having the upper hand, it seems at the end. But saying that, does he have the upper hand? Because there's one more episode, so it's coming down to the finale. I will say, for me, this season, especially these last set of episodes, have been super strong. I think season 6 was the weakest, and it's still a good season. Season 7's really stepped it back up, and I don't know, I think it's because it's breathed new life into the show, and there's new threats. It's made it so much more anxiety driven for an audience. You know, you're on tenterhooks wanting to know what happened, and I cannot wait to find out what the finale is going to be.